Morning, bit dark and dismal today. Oh no. Forgot to put this away last night, didn't I? This never happens. Let's have a look. Oh, I thought with shininess of that seat cover I thought it were wet through, but looks like I've dodged a bit of a bullet there. But yeah, not cool to be leaving that out. Very desirable for the thieves. So I don't know what happened then. Must have been talking to Ash and just missed it. This morning, feeding up on the TM. These lights are immense. Right. LED lights, they're not worth it for us. I mean, this machine came with them. But yeah, I can see the positives of them. They are brilliant. So anyway, we're gonna get this feeding done, and then I'm gonna have to get my mill on again because we've just about run out of barley. And I've got some oats on. If I go back up there, I got some oats on that trailer. I've definitely run out of oats, so I need to mill them as well. Yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky. But whether I might mill them oats tomorrow actually. Otherwise I'm going to be shifting mill around too much. So yeah, that's the sort of plan today. Me and Em will get that ticked off, get a bit of tidying up done around the yard. I think Em will grease a few machines up, keep on top of a bit of maintenance. But these guys are hungry. Ready for some scram. So, let's feed them. This, feed them now, and then we'll feed them again in the afternoon. Just encourages them to eat a little bit more. So every time we drive the machine down, they're always looking, oh, is that a bit of fresh stuff? Is that a bit of fresh stuff? Ideally, like, we'd feed on the floor and we'd just keep pushing it up to them with a robot that beeps. And then every time they hear the beep, they come to it. But we can't always have what we want in an ideal world. So we just feed them with this bucket instead, because putting a robot in, yeah, it's going to be dear. Changing all from troughs to feeding up floor, that's going to be dearer. So sometimes you just got to go with what you got. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. So last night I was supposed to fix this, Ash and Em, aka Dumb and Dumber, but it's not working again. Can't really blame them though, because it's got some like little muck in the valve here. But now I'm going to try and get it back on. Get back, lad. I'm going to try and get it back on while it's live, so I'm probably going to get wet through. And Em's just laughing at me. Hold it, camera. You should be doing this, Em.
Failed attempt.
Just what I want on a nice cold morning. Oh, we've got it, Em, I think. Right, I'll nip it up. The job's good and hopefully fixed. So, just feeding out. Back to feeding out. Giving them a bit of fodder bait. Oh, this bucket is brilliant. We used to use one with like where the auger just pushes it through a thing that slices it on the end. If you had any stones or anything like that, God, it'd always be jamming up and you have to reverse. This thing, it just powers through it. I have tried feeding meal out of it before. It's not very good, not very successful at doing that. But if you only had like a bit of barley to feed out or something, I'm sure it'd do the job. But no, we just use it for our roots. Potatoes, fodder beet, sugar beet. Oh, like that. That bucket will deal with it. So, yeah. That is in, what should I call it? I'm going to say in my praises, but that's not right, is it? It's in my good books, this bucket. Great company, KW Farm Services. So I've got the spreader bale on now. I'm just going to go and do this pen down the bottom here. We could get in with a teagle, but it's just a little bit difficult. It's just as easy to go up and put this on, keep it running, use one bale a day, and yeah, just keeps the job running really. If you stop using machines, they seem to like get knackered, so we will go in here and use this. Running out of stuff to say here. Yeah, it's a good machine, the spreader bale. If you don't want to tie up a tractor with like a teagle or something, and you just got a few bales to spread out every day, not a bad machine. You just use a teagle because it means we don't have to drive into pens like this with that, or not as often anyway. It's just got that bit more reach with the blower. Well, a bit more. It's in a different league for reaching how far it blows the straw. But the spreader bale is good in that it doesn't smash the straw to pieces quite as much. But this straw that we're using at the minute is smashed to pieces anyway, so it don't really make that much difference. It's probably like, you're talking like 10% better or something like that. Not like, it's not night and day. As you can see, it's still causing dust in here. Cows aren't too bothered about it. I mean, first time you use it, they're a bit like, oh, what the hell is this? But now they sort of just have a little run and a play and a kick about. And look at that red one there. just decides to beat his mate up because it's straw blowing time and he's having a great time throwing stuff about, pouring it up. It's not a bull, by the way, but he's acting like one. So yeah, there's plenty of room for these cows to get out of the way. You know, ideally we'd pen them somewhere different and blow it in, but like I say, there's plenty of room for them to get out of the way, and they're not bothered by it. I'll just show you it's loading spreader bale. So when you back it up, it lifts that door up, which I've not managed to show you there, but you've just got one direction and another direction. So now I'm just pulling it in, the belt's reversing, and the also lifts the door up and reverses them spirals at the front. And then I just nice and slowly shut that front bit down. And then I'm just going to pack it up, but I'd turn it off and then we'd just cut them bands off and we'd be ready to go for another day. Em's there, look, all waiting for me. She'll sort of job out. I'll leave her to do that. Got the mill onto the 6125 now. I could have put it on the 69, but I like to get the hours onto the smallest tractor because that's the cheapest one to run the mill. Keep the costs down a little bit. No point running a big tractor on something that is going to put like 6 or 7 hours on it today. So Em's just been round and she has greased all the grease nipples, and we've checked in here. I don't know if you can see in here. This is where the rollers come together. And sometimes if it gets a big lump of matted together wheat, it'll bung it up and it'll not run as fast, and we want it to run as fast as possible. So yeah, we'll crack on with that. So we've got that nicely running now. Should do 9 ton per hour, but it's actually the only machine we've got on farm that does more than it states. So I reckon it does 11, 12 ton for what we use it for. So yeah, yeah, we'll just keep that running pretty much all day. That filled up, give me some time to do some other stuff, so I'm going to jump on this and go and fetch some bales ready for tomorrow. Get them all set up. Back on my JCB, that is up to full power, thanks to myself. Well, not just thanks to myself actually, that's I wouldn't have known without people telling me where different sensors were and how to fix it. So with a bit of information from the collective community of farmers, which is brilliant, thank you, I've managed to fix it with my own hands. So knowledge is power, people. Knowledge is power. Em's keeping herself busy. I just asked her to move the mixer up here, and then she's obviously thought the windows were a bit mucky and decided to clean them on her own. Nice work, Em. Did you think they were a bit mucky? Using your initiative there, Em. That's what we like. That's what you need in your business. People who can use their initiative. People are always getting something done, not just standing about waiting for the next order to come. She just gets on with it, does lass. So yeah, I know that if I've not given her a job, she will go and find one, and it will be a job that needs doing, not like something that's just easy. So yeah, I'm singing your praises, Em, yet again. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. We've nearly cleared this stack out. Last top one here. Ash took some of these top ones down yesterday. I think you're scaring yourself a little bit. It's, yeah, it's a bit uneven round here. So we'll get these, hopefully, without any mishaps. I don't like this. Don't like how this is going. Uh-oh. See why Ash didn't like it. I've got them anyway. They're coming down. Gravity will fetch them down if anything. But hopefully they'll come down in a controlled fashion. Okay, I don't know if you can tell how much on the side I am, but I'm getting towards 5 degrees now, and that's where it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, we got him. Oh, you see him coming off? We nearly didn't have him. These soft bales. I blame it on soft bales, not soft operator. So I get these back round there and stack them out, and then I'll have some ready for tomorrow when I'm going to be on the straw baller. So I use a bit of TikTok magic here. As if by magic they've all appeared. God, I'm good at this magic game. 2 Highlands have come to see what I'm up to. Hey up, guys. You happy? Oh, they look a bit wet. No, they're hardy little things. They'll survive everything. Both very pretty. I like them. I like them too. I like you guys. Right, so now I've got the pusher on. I'm going to push this barley into the back of the shed. And I like to use this because I don't want to run on any of the barley really. So I get barley off my wheels, I'm carting it all over the yard. It's no good. So just keep pushing it. If I put bucket on, I've not got quite the same reach with each stroke, so it just makes the job a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. TM's got plenty of power to push it in. We're not lacking on that. So yeah. Right, I'm gonna get cracking with this because doing it with one hand is tiresome for me. I'm gonna have to get that mount set up in here. I'll get better with this footage, guys, I promise. That's it from me and today. Yeah, we're just going to keep milling, doing a bit of mixing out with Yeah. Feed the cows. Yeah, anything else we're going to do? Bit of maintenance. Yeah, stuff like that. But we've sort of covered everything that we're going to do today. I think we've got a good few shots. If you like this sort of thing, please subscribe to us and mention us in the comments. Got any questions, ask us some questions. That's me and here. I'm getting better with this finger pointing, we love responding to your comments. I think that's right, isn't it?
It's interesting, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and we learn from it. So yeah, please subscribe. Boom.